Hi guys,
Hello people,
I'm Milena,
Lola.
and we're watching Mr. Robot.
Episode 3 of season 3.
Oh my god, so excited.
Are we ready to get more confused? Sure. No, I've given up.
Hopefully it's gonna be the same as the previous one, because
I've just decided to vibe now.
because the previous one wasn't that confusing.
No,
it was just like I enjoyed it so much.
Oh, it was great.
So like that's what I want again for this one. You know.
Sure,
you know
let's do a repeat of that episode.
I don't want any more of White Rose saying his father this and this plan this, and maybe if we did this we're gonna get to another stage. Was the plan that it's been there for 500 years that we don't know anything about?
I mean, only mention it if you're gonna tell me what's happening.
And they're not.
I know, but like that would be great. So don't mention it. You know what I'm afraid of is that this is like that this is gonna be until the end, until like even season 4. Like that I'm not gonna even know until season 4.
I think we will, but like I don't know
what
exactly we'll know.
I don't know until what extent I'm gonna know. Like
I think
they're gonna leave some mystery for season 4. I think maybe not. Maybe season 4, like we're dealing with the things that we were doing or something. But
yeah, I'm not sure. But
I don't know when that revelation is gonna come.
But I think we're gonna find out something.
Look, I think
like
we're gonna
in this season, I think we're gonna find out a lot of that plan.
At least we're gonna know stage 2 what it is, because like White Rose said that in 11 days when the UN vote is supposed to happen to commence stage 2, and what we know of stage 2 is blowing up that building. But like Elliot is redirecting the papers to not go to that building. That is what we know of stage 2, but I'm sure there's more to it that we don't necessarily know about. Yeah, I don't know how that then works, because White Rose needs Congo for whatever reason. But like if they don't give the vote to annex the Congo, then like she can't go into Congo. So I'm not quite sure. She wants to commence stage 2 to basically slaps Philip's hand. But like if you do it and like the vote doesn't go through, or actually the vote will go through and then stage 2 will commence. So White Rose wins either way. Yeah, maybe that. I mean, but that's what she said. So her and Philip like continuously have this back and forth where, you know, White Rose is kind of winning that.
Rooting for Philip there. So much. Rooting for Philip there so much.
Yeah, and I don't think I'm rooting for anyone there. I just whenever someone is in disadvantaged position, but like that's usually Philip, I'm like fucking get her. But
no, I definitely think that that's Philip. Like I just because even if sometimes he says something and wins something and wins some argument, I think at the end of the day she's much more powerful than him. Like you can't even compare. I agree. Like that's why I have this thing that I'm like I want somebody to win against her.
Yeah.
I don't want her always to be on top of everything.
Yeah.
Would love for that to be Elliot, but like Elliot doesn't even know anything.
No,
like,
Elliot doesn't have a
even
connection
Mr.
to
I
White
think
Rose.
Even Mr. Robot doesn't know anything, you know, considering White Rose and their father working for them at some point.
Look,
or something
Philip
like that.
said to White Rose that if I go down, I'm taking you with me, and it's much more important for you to lose than for me to win.
Oh my god.
So I would love that. Honestly, both of you just go down. I would feel good about that. Yeah. Like bring each other down. I feel like that would be poetic. Again, I really enjoy both their characters, and I really enjoy their interactions with each other, and I feel no love towards either of them. So like it's a win-win for me.
Yeah.
I just really enjoy. I think both the actors are doing
great job.
Great, yeah. Like those characters are really, really good. I just really enjoy watching those scenes. So either way, it's gonna be great for me. Whatever starts happening there. Like my most ideal scenario is take each other down.
That would be so good.
Fucking Philip drag
that
her.
Would be that would
drag her down with you.
That would be so good if Philip somehow managed at the end, like while he's falling too.
Yeah. To somehow, but like again, I don't know. White Rose just seems to outsmart everyone. So
she's not at the end.
Yeah,
I don't think she will win. You know, I don't think she's gonna at the end outsmart.
Maybe in her parallel universe. It's a joke. It's really a joke. Because I don't know what's happening. So like I'm.
But I read comments that the other viewers or like our patrons have been very confused when they watched that episode.
Well,
as well.
I think everyone's gonna be confused. I don't think we're just like an exception here. I don't think like we're...
And many of them were like, just have faith, it's gonna be good. I was confused as well as you. I thought that as you.
I have faith. I just don't know where we're going.
Me
but I'm down for the ride.
Yeah.
I can't see how this can go down a direction that I don't like. Like, I think...
I can see many possibilities how it would go down direction. It's just like, I have hope in the writer that it's not going to go down those directions.
Again, so far, Sam has really not given me anything to doubt him for.
And if I sometimes...
And people are comparing him to Vincent Peter in terms of, like, having a, storytelling-wise, like, having a complete story.
Yeah.
And that is honestly just, like, the highest level of compliment you can give to a writer is like Peter and Vince. So like I'm good. I'm like chilling. I just don't know what's gonna be.
But like if I sometimes say I would not like that, that just means I would not like what I imagined.
Yeah.
With that happening.
Yeah.
Like I think I said millions of times for millions of storylines that I loved. Yeah. Like oh my god, I would not love that.
Yeah.
And then writer's job to make it
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like,
and if he does, and if it makes sense, and if I sit here and after viewing it and be like, oh my god, this was planned from the beginning, because that's what everybody says. So like that, when you watch the whole show, you're like, yes, it was planned from the beginning, just like what Vincent Peter did with Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. You know, so like if I have that feeling, then I'm good.
Yeah. So I really do have faith. I'm just like I just need you to tell me, because like my brain is short circuiting at this. Like I can't figure this one out. I really don't know what to do with that.
Yeah.
Like again, there has been a lot of mentions. They keep mentioning some type of like alternate reality, and like it's definitely gonna be something along those lines, but like not. I just don't know what. There's so many possibilities that I can't think of.
But I think also, that's my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know if I think that because I want to think that, but I also think that maybe writer put it there a few times just to confuse us more.
I mean, good job. I don't know what's happening.
No, for like us predicting parallel universes and stuff like that, maybe it's gonna have some mention afterwards or something. Yeah. But I don't think we're gonna see parallel universe. I don't think anything.
No. I don't think that's gonna be either.
I'm just saying, like, I think he put it more there to confuse us at that point than to
give us clues.
Give us clues for us to predict something.
Yeah, red herring. Sure. Good job. Now tell me what it is. Now just like point me in some direction, because like right now I'm like.
I mean, we are only in episode 3. But I think until this end of the season, I think we're gonna have more answers, because this storyline has started in season 2.
I hope so until the end of season 3.
Yeah, I definitely think we're gonna know much more.
Look,
of both, like stage 2, maybe stage 2 is even gonna finish until that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like both White Rose's plan, which is the most important part for me.
Yeah.
Like the biggest part of my confusion, even if I could understand stage 2, that's just something that she used for her bigger plan, and that's what I want to find out, honestly. What the fuck did she tell Angela to completely change her personality? That's also the most confusing part to me as well.
Yeah, we need to know that. We also have Elliot,
oh my god,
who is
in the
dealing with a lot.
House.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
what
that's
I was gonna mention his like mental state, which is like very much worsening because he doesn't have Mr. Robot, and so he is really a bit spiraling down, and in a way Mr. Robot having him protected him in a way, and now Mr. Robot is, I mean, he's there, he's still like, he can still come out, and he does at night, but he's not there to kind of, let's say, protect Elliot, so that's sad for Elliot. And yes, now he has found the Darlene's safe house, and I mean Dom and the other agent are upstairs, right? So that's fun. I don't know what they're gonna do now. Elliot's found out. Darlene also ran away. I mean, she said, I'm gonna go to a friend upstate, whatever.
See.
I mean, we didn't see, but like she went somewhere. So yeah, that's basically where we left off.
Also, would like to see Angela. I think she wasn't in the last episode. I would like to see more, just to figure out maybe something of her feelings and everything.
Yeah.
And also Joanna's dad. Very excited to find out, to see when Tyrell is gonna find out and what type of reaction is he gonna have. I would like him to have a reaction. Would love to see that.
Yeah, let's go.
That's it.
Let's watch this episode.
Let's not prolong intro anymore. The first meeting of the Destiny couple.
I can't. He is in love with him. He is enamored with him.
Honestly, I'm confused with this intro. Oh my god, it's CBC Fox. What is gonna happen this episode? Why is this the intro?
Honestly,
everything was
mentioned. This season is going fast.
What is happening?
He's not taking the gun now. We still don't know. I don't think he shot him. He just maybe shot in the air. Missed. I don't know what the heck.
Maybe. But he's gonna become extra robot now.
Yeah. This is where we lost him.
Because he does not remember anything after this. Bum! And here we are.
Wait a minute, Elliot.
What happened?
I thought it was out. It was there.
Is that in front of?
That's in front of our building.
Wait.
Oh, that's the gun with that's the thing that they found.
No, this is proof. Don't you understand? This is proof. Proof of what?
God, he was about to kill him.
Yeah, he was about to kill him. I love him.
They were destined to be together. He terrifies me.
I love him.
Proof of what?
Destiny!
How does he change his face like?
See what was above me. We are gods. We really are lunatic.
He really is.
Oh yeah.
Point blank at me and fired.
I'm invincible.
And yet I'm standing right here talking to you. This was an act of God. And we've been invited into his circle to lead this revolution. You haven't been invited anywhere. You forced yourself.
Who are you?
Oh, illusions of gratitude. That's all you need.
They'll figure out a way to recreate it. And that's where you'll meet me. And the first time we met, I felt something between us. This is what I felt. An uncanny connection, a bond. We were meant to work together. That's what this has all been about. Work together. You're a psychopath. I don't even trust you.
I mean, so are you at this point, boy. Like,
Pull the trigger again. I'll accept whatever fate decides.
well, I guess he decided.
Okay, Looney Tunes. You're right. You could use your help. Thank you, Elliot. I have a lot. Some things are better left unsaid. So,
I love you.
Oh my god, this scene was even better than I expected to be.
Oh, the car.
this is car? Yes. All right. Well,
That's Lalo.
let's go.
I'm gonna call him Lalo until I know what his name
Out a
is.
little first and hold off on showing the guns unless they get heroic.
Oh,
Money
interesting.
entry. Who the fuck are you? I wouldn't. Gonna need the key. What the fuck is this? I will get to you in a moment. Come on, Mr. Wellick. My request has been pretty simple so far. Phone 2. I need you to drive to 17th and 6th. Drop his car off in the parking lot there. And leave. Make sure no one sees you. Mr. Wellick, come on. Let's go. No one's going anywhere until you tell me what...
Look at our two gods. Standing at gunpoint and not really being in charge.
If you're seeing me, that means you boys fucked up. Apparently, your friend, James, E-Corp IT, I believe, after he completed your honeypot request, he contacted a Gideon Godard, who reported the incident to the FBI. And then, well, do I really need to go any further? You should go.
He's like a fucking lost puppy. I thought he was gonna
He's
say,
so funny.
I don't want to leave you here.
He's so funny.
He is honestly hilarious.
He's ridiculous.
I really like Lalo. He is the perfect kind of crazy for me.
How long
long do I have to be here?
Not sure. You absolutely need to contact your wife. We have secure ways of doing it.
No contact. If I'm going to be here for a while, the more distance I create, the better it is for me, the better it is for her. That's the only way I'm going to make it through this.
Joey Badass. Producer Remy. Really? That's nice. Yep. Going to jail.
判了他8个月，我们想终止判决，但一切都发生的太快。
去让一面安插的人接应一下 Overson。他需
Joey
要
Badass.
看一下哪些是我们的人，让他早点出来。他偷了什么？
他偷了那儿的狗 Flipper。
God, if I had a house next to a beach, I don't think I can be unsatisfied in life trying to do anything else. I would just be chilling.
Yeah.
I have a house
I
next
would
to a
not be
beach.
sitting in suits.
Absolutely not.
Never been to this island. You know, it doesn't even show up on Google Maps.
He has a whole island.
You're
Oh my
going
God.
back to New York in 20.
What else would I need in life?
Jesus Christ, you could have called me instead of putting me on a 4-hour flight.
This one,
A bad L4.
let's be
He started
frank.
image rehabilitation on Tyrell He was about to be blamed for the 5'9" pack. One last thing. I may have a potential candidate for president I want you to back.
Trump? Yeah, that tracks. That tracks.
Yeah, this was before Trump was
Yes,
elected.
someone
Somebody
said that
especially
like
because
the
he thought
show
that
takes
it was-
place in 2015 or
Yeah,
something.
before.
I mean, the guy's a buffoon. He's completely divorced from reality. How would you even control him?
Mr. Pollock, I'm Mr. Williams. Please.
Oh my God, the actor. Yeah, I know the actor.
Mr. Will, I don't know. Let's say he's fucking in the dark.
I know him from Gossip Girl.
We know him from Harry Potter, don't we?
Okay.
Is he Peter Pettigrew or does he look like Peter
No,
Pettigrew?
he's not.
No, he's
No,
not.
he's not.
Everything you need.
God, he looked like him. Not. I'm so sorry.
4 days by myself.
No, I know him from Princess Bride. I think is he from Princess Bride?
Sent here to confirm your loyalty to our cause. This is something we take very seriously if we're to work with someone at this level. Of course, I will be loyal to you. You're our partner. You killed Sharon Knowles?
Yep.
I'm sure I understand.
Don't look away.
What alluded you? What part of the question alluded you?
What does this have to do with...
Did you kill Sharon Knowles?
No.
Do you love your wife?
What is this?
Do you love your wife?
Of course I do!
Have you slept with anyone else since you've been married? Don't look away. Look at me.
I mean, that's the
Have you
answer
slept
enough, him
with
looking
anyone
away.
else since you've been married?
No.
Are you afraid of becoming your father?
How did they know
You
that?
hate your father.
No. This isn't not...
Did you murder Sharon Knowles?
I said no!
You hate your father?
No.
Are you afraid of becoming your
This is
father?
enough.
Were you fired from
This is
Eastwood?
enough.
Did you murder Sharon Knowles? Will you be loyal to me?
Yes!
Have you slept with anyone else since you've been married?
Yes.
Have you ever cheated on your wife?
I mean, define cheating. She always
Do you
knew.
hate your father? Are you afraid of becoming your father?
Yes.
Did you murder Sharon Knowles?
Yes. Yes.
Will you be loyal to me?
No, I will not. I'm not.
I hate that sound.
Honestly.
But I will always be loyal.
I was waiting for that. Good enough.
Need to prep stage 2 from here.
We didn't hear the answer, real answer to the question, do you love your wife?
Well, I think that means that like yes was
Laptop with a VSAT to
in a way that he knows how to love. I don't know.
Where is Elliot?
Oh.
Bonsoir. I really don't think. I don't know. I don't think he will care that Joanna is dead.
Okay.
I don't know. He feels like there's like some new type of purpose to his life.
Bonsoir.
Like it seems like he has left this behind. I don't know. I could be off. You're
This
interrupting
one shot.
his book.
Seem frustrated.
Wow, you think?
He's acting strange.
Come outside with me for a moment.
Solid grip. Sweet.
If you're not careful, you can lose your mind up here alone. It's the best way to get you centered. Balance is key. It'll walk you through another.
Giving Tyrell an axe to wield an axe. I don't know.
At least he's not
No,
gonna
this is smart. This is good for you.
Around the house.
Oh.
Why'd you ever stop?
Because I hated it.
I don't know. I feel like this is a good way to take out your frustration. Oh.
Just like an old time movie out on my feet. You know that goes. And I won't ever.
Here's the fountain song.
I was enjoying the song. My. Oh. Sis, call.
What's up? You're acting weird.
I love her
Ever think about
glasses.
not doing this shit anymore? Just giving it up? I mean, can't we just be a normal couple that complains about the water bill? Looks up vacation packages to Budapest?
They always start talking about this far before they die.
Okay.
I'm joking, dick face. We're in the eye of a shitstorm and it ain't slowing down right now. It will. Maybe then we can discuss Budapest.
Maybe we can spread his ashes over Budapest. You know.
She's antsy for it, so make sure you get it back to her soon.
She's a job. If anything gets fucked up, she's protected. You're not. Stop caring about her.
I mean, if he did, he would be alive
He
today.
cannot.
But he is a good
Once
person.
you start caring for Darlene,
He is
there
a
is
good
no
person.
going
Look
back.
at him. He has his hat on backwards, and usually I would judge him for that at his age. But like, he's so cute.
why?
Where the heartaches come, the hero would be me.
It's nice to know that he still cares. I thought it was gonna be.
I mean, honestly, that's what when I said that, like, I would love to have him some reaction to Joanna, is because I would like him to care. Like, it doesn't have to be Joanna, it can be this baby, you know? I just want him to have that side of him that he can care.
I'll remind you of the old country.
Why is he funny? Why is he so funny?
I take it you read the news of your wife's divorce. Don't believe everything you read. Okay, those tabloids, they're always full of shit.
Is he like
Really
leaving?
want to go.
I mean, they own how many acres of this? Like, they have to keep an eye on him so they know that he's moving. Why would anyone just like look at him? Why would you look at him? He doesn't even look like Tyrell. Really? Oh, is the cop working for us?
But, like, he messed up in 5 minutes. He went to the booth and messed up.
I guess from back home, boy. The cop could be working for us. Because, like, why else would the cop... Like, I know he's, like, wanted man, but, like, no one would have recognized him from that distance.
Let me see your hands. Hands in the air. Now. Yep, I'm looking at him right now. Yes, sir.
What? Really? He
According
recognized
to
them?
my GPS. I should be there in about an hour.
Oh, I'm gonna assume that the cop is dead now. Oh my god, what an impressive... To recognize him with a beard and a hat from that big of a distance. Impressive. Imagine if it wasn't him.
Promotion, you know that?
Yeah, he's gonna break his thumb.
Before the FBI takes you away, I gotta get a
Oh,
selfie.
he might just kill.
Gotta get a selfie.
No one's gonna believe this.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's us.
Don't, we
Us.
didn't have to... I have no... I'm not a part of this. You didn't have to break this because here comes fucking Lala or something. Goodbye.
No need to do that.
Really
We're
no
coming
need.
from you.
Really no need.
I was thinking you guys were gonna send the cavalry.
We are the cavalry. Who? I don't know. I knew it! I told you he's a bitch. Oh my god, I thought it and I stopped thinking
Make
it.
sure all the leads on Wella came directly to me. Make sure this doesn't happen again.
He dresses like Jimmy.
Honestly, that's the only thing I've been thinking about. Like, yes,
Colorful.
he reminded me in the beginning of
He's a bit of a combination
Lala,
between the two of them,
but
honestly.
like now I don't see that when I saw how he dresses and stuff.
You and I, stories aren't that different. We're both married to our jobs. My boys were everything to me.
He had sons? What do you mean were everything to me?
That.
Problem is, I fucked up.
No.
too long to realize it.
Mm.
When my wife left me, she took them. And after chopping a fuckload of wood myself, I realized I needed them in my life. But I knew I had to have a lot of patience. I was able to prove to my wife that I was a good provider, a good man. Now, tonight, when I get home, my kids are gonna run up and hug me, make Jiffy Pop and watch Big Brother together. When all is said and done here, you'll have your chance to fix your situation.
My wife has to see me as someone strong again. She has to know I will fix this.
Shit, she's dead.
We have to get this mission back on track. And that can't happen until Elliot and I are reunited.
Give me a few more weeks.
When he said I'm a provider, I was like, oh, a bit of Walter there.
It reminded, yeah. It reminded me of Gus for a second, but yeah, makes sense. I think just because Gus was constantly saying that to manipulate Walter.
Yeah.
So he's a combination of all the characters.
I love him already.
You couldn't relate to it. Take my time, Miss Briggsy.
Yeah, so what? You don't even have kids.
And yes, people want a connection.
He's Saul Goodman.
More trustworthy.
So,
You walk around with one of these, and all of a sudden you're that corny guy who's proud of being a father. I'll stand by what you're selling.
Oh my god, I fucking bought what you were selling. I mean, I didn't think at first he had
didn't,
kids.
No, for a second
I
it didn't
didn't-
connect to him, but when he was talking the way he was talking...
Yeah, I was like, okay, but like, I didn't... Oh, Big Brother. There's one mug said world's second best lawyer.
It was cool. Got to stab up a bunch of neo-Nazi motherfuckers to death. You know, not that I'm a fan of murder and shit, because I respect life and all, but when it comes to neo-Nazis, oh shit. Not gonna lie, it was kind of fun.
Can't find a way to argue with that.
Go get packed. He's being released.
He's gonna go shave now. I like him with a beard.
Yes.
It suits him.
Physically, yeah.
Yeah, it suits him. I mean, for his character, like clean shaven and
Yeah,
everything works
yeah.
better, but like just like
For
looks
an
wise,
actor.
yeah, I think the beard really suits him and the longish hair.
Now, I'm giving this back to you.
I wonder at the end, are we gonna like go until when he finds out maybe Joanna's dead? I don't know, or just until what we know so far.
I took care of it.
We're gonna test that.
Honestly, Tyrell is so pretty with a beard.
Yeah. I like the whole look
Yeah.
of a person from the wood. I really like him. I prefer him like this. I like the hoodie, I like the cap. It looks good.
If you get hungry, just call for room service. Oh, stay away from the windows, okay? Can't take any chances now that we're in the city.
What about my suit?
Tyrell, we discussed
I
this.
need it. It's non-negotiable. I have to look my best for it.
It's in your closet.
Shame.
Honestly.
Really shame. I really like the longish
Honestly.
hair. Here he is.
You have to be careful.
He doesn't know
You know?
My boy, first time seeing him thinking he's looking at a ghost. But imagine Tyrell. Like,
Tyrell was so excited. The gunshot.
Oh, gunshot. Oh, we're
Do I
watching
have
all
to?
the parts that we skipped.
Yeah, sure, but do I have to look at that?
After Grey's Anatomy, watching everything Grey's Anatomy is nothing to me.
It's been a while since I watched Grey's Anatomy.
They said he's going to be okay.
Girl.
You need to sit down.
My love.
When he
Let's
gets
explain
up, you
something.
shouldn't talk to him. I will handle this.
He should be in a hospital. I don't understand. He and I were meant to be a team. He kept saying I wasn't real. He said he didn't see me, but I was standing right in front of him talking. So why would he say I wasn't real? It was almost as if you were a different person.
Yeah, about that.
Tyrell, there's something that I need to tell you about Elliot. You're right. He sometimes can become a different person.
Oh. Is he gonna like wake up now as Mr. Robot?
Yes, I think so.
Because like the first time he saw Angela, he was
In
not
the
here.
apartment.
Yeah. Hello. Oh. He knows you, don't worry. See? Oh.
Let's just continue.
I
Don't
know!
worry.
I don't wanna
Who cares
stop
for
it.
the review?
I don't wanna
Who
stop
cares,
it.
really? Oof.
Thank you so much for this episode. Thank you so much. No questions and some answers. Like, we filled a blank.
Yeah.
We filled some type of a blank with Tyrell's character because we didn't see him for the entirety of season 2, basically.
Yeah.
And so, like, now we had that.
They
Here
just,
he is.
Yeah, they were
Here
like,
what he was doing.
Here, have this.
Okay, thank you so
You
much.
can see everything what
Thank you
happened.
so much. Now, next episode, let's fill in Angela's blanks. That would be the most important thing for me. Let's fill like with the parts I don't know about her.
But
and I'm golden.
That's connected to we can't do that.
I know, too soon.
Because first we've been waiting for Tyrell for season something to find out. And for Angela, it's been only a few episodes. And also, Angela's storyline is connected to White Rose's storyline. If White Rose didn't just like manipulate her at all or something that like would make her go for it, you know?
Yeah. Again, it's White Rose showed her. That's the problem. She showed her something. What? Who fucking knows? At some point, we will know. At some point. And when that day comes, it's gonna be so good. But until then, I'm giving up on like.
But like, it's gonna be so hard for me.
I know.
To watch Angela and not understand her.
It's very hard to watch Angela like devoid of emotions.
Yeah.
You know, it's very hard to watch that because like she was always, let's say, one of the most. It was very, very easy to relate to her, you know, and sort of her helplessness in this situation and how she felt really stuck and had a lot of insecurities that she was trying to, you know, deal with. And like it all felt very human.
Yeah.
And now
it was
like,
easy to understand.
Yeah, it was very
always.
easy to connect. It was very easy to like, for me at least, to absolutely love her. Now they got me. Now I absolutely love her. I would really like to see why she is the way that she is now, because like now she is kind of a robot, you know, like when she is talking about Elliot, like you see in her eyes, of course, that she cares about him, and I believe that, you know, that's not lost. She has not now become completely devoid of emotion, but like she is keeping the emotions at bay for some purpose.
3. Maybe even 2.5.
Oh, it's 1. It's at 1. Like
literally...
she is keeping her emotions completely like deep within, because apparently there is something that has a bigger purpose.
Honestly,
and so like she has to control her emotions for whatever reason.
No, it's so. I don't like not being to connect with her, not being able to understand why she's like this and why she's reacting like this, you know? Like, it was so weird seeing a scene where Elliot is shot and Elliot is hurt. And you see more of Tyrell's emotions than Angela's. Like, to me, much more. I mean, it was purposely done like that. But, like, I can't understand that. I feel like when we find out, I will. I feel like I will be able to understand it at that point. Yeah. But right now, I can't connect to that at all. Like, I can't see anything through her eyes. Can't read anything.
Yeah.
And I don't like that, honestly. I don't like not being able to connect with her. That's why I'm so excited. Can't wait to find out what she knows.
Yeah,
or at least what she thinks.
Me too. Just so that like I can understand it better, like why she is not the way that she is.
Yeah.
Because again, she is truly just like one of my favorites, and I think her storyline is very interesting now. But like now her storyline is like I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what's happening. I don't know what she knows, because like now we don't know what she knows, and usually she was the one that like at least we knew what was happening there. You know, with Elliot, you were never quite sure, but like at least with Angela, you kind of knew, even when you like didn't really know what was happening inside her, because she doesn't know necessarily what's happening inside her. It was still very easy to understand, and now like we don't know what she knows, and she knows the plan, like she knows the thing that is like right now the biggest mystery to us, and we don't. And like it's a problem, because like I don't think we're gonna know, like the soonest that we're gonna know is end of season 3.
I'm hoping we
So
don't
like
know
until
that.
then,
I think we will. Like I think we'll. I think maybe in season 4 we're gonna see the plan unfold or something like that. But I do believe that we're gonna understand Angela by the end of the season. That we're gonna understand why she thought. I don't know if it's gonna be like right or you know what I mean. I
mean, I would love. I think the first thing that we're gonna get before we find out what she knows is gonna be when Elliot finds out that
that's
she has.
What I want to see.
I'm gonna love that scene. I'm gonna love. I mean, it's gonna be horrible. It's gonna break my heart.
I'm gonna break for Elliot because like I think he. But again, I think he just knows her and he just reads people and he's gonna be hurt. But like his first instinct in my mind is gonna be to try to understand her.
Yeah.
Like why did she do that?
Like the only way he can understand her if she tells him what she knows, but I don't think she will tell him. And so like the boy's gonna be where we are. Like he knows her, he loves her.
But like we're not on the same place as him because she's his childhood friend. And he literally told her, you're the only one who knows me and you're the only one I could trust.
True,
and
I'm not hurt by Angela, and Angela's not betraying me. You know, like I'm fine. But like it's you know, I always give her the
benefit of the doubt.
Yes, because like I don't think there's something for me to like give her benefit. Like I don't think she is now a bad person or something like that. So like I just think whatever we find out, it's gonna make sense for her character, why she's doing the things that she's doing. Again, we just don't know. Like I do think that at the end, whatever it is, it's gonna make sense. Like it's gonna be very understandable for me.
I think
from
so
her. We just don't know still, you know. But like it's much easier for me to be like, okay, I'm gonna wait until there's an explanation. And for Elliot, she betrayed him, you know. So like, but still, Elliot is very much understanding.
Yeah.
Like I don't think he is not the type of a person like. Which is maybe not the best thing, but he is not the type of a person where if someone hurts him, that he's gonna be, let's say, mad at that person for hurting him. Like I feel like he will accept, especially like a person like Angela, of course, or Darlene, who also technically betrayed him now.
In different ways.
Absolutely different
ways.
And
I think he would be much more hurt
with Angela. Yeah.
With Angela, and they betrayed him in my eyes in different ways.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, true. But just like, you know, Darlene is scared and everything and
it's not like she's throwing him under the bus.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
At least not in her eyes. She doesn't see it that way.
Yeah, like
nor that she ever would want that. That part I would not believe, you know?
No, of course not. Yeah, so like I'm really looking forward to that scene between Angela and Elliot. I do think it's gonna be painful, but I love that type of painful. You know, I enjoy that. Like when I say I'm a masochist for those types of scenes. That's great. That's great.
Me too.
So I think that can be such a good scene, and I think that's what we're gonna get first before we like still know what Angela is doing, what she's thinking.
But as much as I loved seeing and finding out more for what happened to Tyrell, like. Mm-hmm. It's frustrating for me because I was so excited to see what's gonna happen with that when he got to the Darlene's apartment. Like I got nothing of those answers, you know. Like I get answers that I don't want at this point, you know.
Yeah, I know. I get
it. Like thank you, but like what about this? Why can't I just watch the next episode?
That's what I mean. I hate reacting to this. If I could just binge it, I would be the happiest person alive.
Honestly,
I would just be so fucking happy. It should have been like should have just watched this before. I should have just watched this a long time before to make myself happier. You know, but like here we are now.
I am happy that we didn't.
I mean, me too.
I just really enjoy as well reacting to this show.
No, me too. It's great.
And talking about it.
Yeah.
Because like I
mean, clearly every fucking reaction is like an hour plus. Like clearly we like talking about it.
But like yeah, if we were watching it just like by ourselves, we would not.
We would not stop. It would be like Fringe all over again.
It would be like Fringe all over again. We would not make theories. We would not.
No. It would just be like.
Let's
keep it fucking moving.
It would be like we'd be confused for the episode, but then we would play immediately the second one, and you know,
maybe
just like that.
There's some revelation, true. But we're not bitching it, so like, this is what we're doing now.
Like in every episode, we're talking about like
how I wish we were
boring.
Again, I think. Like, I just think we repeat a lot of things. I think 80% of our review is repetition. And like maybe 20% something new that we found out in this episode potentially.
For example, let's start after 10 minutes of nothing.
Talking about the episode.
Let's start talking about what actually did happen in this episode. And that was
Tyrell.
We found out everything between... I mean, everything after the part that we didn't see when Elliot became Mr. Robot.
Like the thing that we were, I mean, this is so ridiculous when I think about it. This happened at the end of season 1. When did we leave the gun? Elliot was arrested in the beginning of season 2, right?
What?
That's what I'm saying. Do you realize how long this has been?
Yeah.
Do you realize, like,
they're just so random. They're like, 303, here you go.
Season 3, like, what I was, because, like, I didn't have
We're
a fucking
not gonna find out anything about White Rose in
I
season
didn't
3.
have a fucking clue. That's what I'm saying. I didn't have a fucking clue what was happening with Tyrell during season 2. Like, nothing. There was nothing was coming to my mind about, like, what happened in that place, like, in Coney Island. Nothing. And
honestly,
now
I expected exactly like this, except I thought maybe like when that he shot in the leg to scare him.
Yeah.
Like everything just like I didn't expect Mr. Robot to immediately want to shoot him in the stomach and then Tyrell to try to manipulate how he needs him and stuff like that. You know?
Yeah.
I just thought that he Mr. Robot saw by himself how Tyrell could be useful, but wanted to be in charge of this whole thing, and then shot him in the leg so that like Tyrell will be scared or something. That's what I expected to happen.
Yeah, I mean that did kind of happen. The gun jammed.
But I can't like Tyrell. I don't know how to explain how I feel about him. He's just one of the most compelling characters to watch in this show. Like, I can't think of any more compelling characters than him. Because, like, at one point, like, when he was, let's say, talking about how he enjoyed strangling the lady, I was like, you fucking psycho.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still you fucking psycho when he starts laughing because he realized that this was a fucking destiny, but he's funny to me.
He's hilarious. He's
and
like
then he starts talking about his emotions to, you know,
for Elliot.
It's like it all don't make sense, but it somehow works. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it. His character does not make sense, but works when you put it together.
He's like a dog left in the rain, but like a dog that's a bit crazy, you know, but like just like is crying for his owner. Like that's how Tyrell is.
Yeah.
And like there's something really hilarious. Like at some point in season 1 still he went from very creepy to me and like I didn't like him at all to so funny. Now that he's on screen, I just like he's crying, I'm laughing at him crying. I just don't know, he's very funny to me.
But like when he shows emotions towards something, I'm like this. You know what I mean? So weird. Like so many emotions happening at like during this episode, switched through all emotions. But like that's why I would love to have him have feelings towards something. Like I didn't want him to be cold about his wife, or even better about his daughter,
son.
It would just work for Tyrell's character for me more.
The part of Tyrell, like it's very interesting, and like why I never know if we're gonna go with some type of a, let's say, care for his family, or let's say now some, because like, you know, Joanna's dead, but like he can grieve and whatever, and we can feel emotions there. The part where like I get thrown off is like with him meeting Elliot and like having this now revelation talking about like I didn't look above and like what is above God, and now he is talking about them becoming gods.
I agree.
And them being what words did he use, but it sounded like a fucking cult. Them being God's vessels to carry out this plan, you know? So like those ideas of gratitude, when you become like that and when you look at the world, and if you look at the world and like through your eyes you're more important than any other person there, that becomes to me concerning, because like then how do you care, like really how do you care about other people, because like you put yourself in a position that's above other people, you know? And like I think I just connect those people who view themselves as like gods or more important than anyone else. Like I find it hard to believe that they truly love people in the way that like I would love people.
I don't think he loves people the way that you love people. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But for him,
I
think it would, for him, his character, I think it would make sense that he cares for both his wife and son, you know, in his own way. Like for Joanna, I think I don't know if he loves her, in which way he loves her, but like to me, because it's more like he wants to
prove himself to
be worthy.
Yeah.
Like he even said, that's why I think when he said like he doesn't want to have a contact with her, because the way they separated last time was, she said, fix this, you know? It was him feeling like his father. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, she was like disappointed in him or whatever. Like they left off on a bad note, something. So he didn't want contact with her until he fixes it. He said like, I need to something like prove to Joanna that I'm strong, that I'm something along those lines.
Like that. Because I think that's what the last thing she said to him. And not the last thing. I don't mean the last thing. But like the last conversation that I remember of them, she was like, fix this. One of the last. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And like we know like throughout the show like what his, let's say, insecurities are. Like they connect to being kind of, let's say, pathetic. Like he wants to be strong, he wants to be worthy,
but that's why it makes sense to me that he wants to be a god,
of course, because like you don't, like no one starts wanting to be a god
except Light.
Yes, and like he is a different type of fucked up,
you
know. For Tyrell, it seems like the why he is the way that he is connected to his childhood and his growing up, and him maybe feeling belittled by his own family, and constantly wanting to have that approval, because like when you want that approval, that like that means that you have really felt very low. And like he mentions his father often, how he doesn't want to be like his father, and like
he even said in this episode
he hates him and doesn't want to be like his father,
and is afraid of being him.
And like it seems to me that he views his father as being let's say a weak man.
Definitely.
And he mentioned that like when he was young he like cut up wood. And like that could also possibly mean that he grew up maybe even poor, in my mind, and like maybe that's why he constantly wants to prove himself. I mean, it could be that, it could also just be something else.
I think it's that, honestly. I think I mean
the way that he speaks and the way that he is now, like that's what he would, let's say, hate.
I think that's how he became,
and that's why that he doesn't want to
is
become
right now, honestly. I think everything tracks with his character.
I mean, that's why he said, do you are you afraid of becoming like your father? And so like then the opposite of his father would be what Tyrell seeks, and that's like that power or whatever. So like he viewed his father as powerless, and that's why he hated him as well. And so like that is an interesting aspect of his character, and like that's why like him wanting to become a god stems from that. And like for Light, as always, like we mentioned, like I can't keep speaking about Death Note.
Not even Light, even in some ways, in my opinion, Walter as well stems from
for Walter it absolutely stems from feeling powerless because of some things. And for Light it was never about powerless. He's just a fucking psychopath. And for
Light is the character of his own.
And
literally
like,
the character
that
of
is
his own.
nothing has ever been compared to Light. Like if I can say something about Death Note, there has never been a character like Light. So Tyrell definitely, like that's where it all stems from, like for every other character ever.
And basically. Even his relationship that he has with Joanna and the way he treats her
and what he seeks there.
And like the way Joanna treats him as well. Everything makes sense.
Like the reason why he chose someone like Joanna is because of the way that she treats him, and like that she, like what she wants from him, what he wants from himself and everything. It's a very complicated thing, which is why Tyrell is always like a bit insane. And why he also looks at Elliot in this type of manner, because he always seeks like that approval and everything, and somehow he has put Elliot on a pedestal where he views him as like a god, and he really feels so much love for him. And like the only way that you can, let's say, justify that type of love, because he doesn't know Elliot, like what is there to love? He like loves that idea and that power and what they can achieve together. And he is completely enamored by him, and just because of the way that he is like, looking at Elliot and thinking about becoming gods and everything, like that whole idea, and thinking that you are somehow a chosen one because a gun jammed. That to me always indicates, or at least doesn't follow necessarily. That's why I thought like he's not gonna then maybe care about Joanna and his child, because like there's something greater for him. I thought like maybe that, but doesn't, he was watching the baby. I didn't think that he was going to be watching the baby monitor or whatever.
I mean, he even got upset when when he saw that Giovanna is divorcing. He felt like he was failing. That was what got him to go outside and want to run away from this place. Yeah.
So, I
understand.
I was off there. Basically, that's what I wanted to say. I was off there because I didn't think he was gonna care.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Like everything you say there about him, it would make sense that he doesn't care. I just think because there is so much behind from why he is who he is, I think it would make sense as well that he actually would care. And would want to become different, would want to provide for his child, would want to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All those things.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder what's going to happen when he finds out that Joanna is dead
as well,
and his child
similar-ish, not the same, with Walter as well.
Yeah. There's that, like, I guess, similarity with, like, an ego trip.
Yeah.
But like it's still very different characters.
Very
like there's something there.
Not comparable.
Yeah.
But there is that like both of them felt powerless.
Yeah.
And wanted.
Yeah, like on paper there's like similarities, but like still very different. Completely
nothing similar.
Yeah. I find it kind of ironic that, he was talking about because the gun jammed when Mr. Robot wanted to shoot him. And he was like, see, this is the proof that this is all meant to be, and there's this higher force or whatever that has provided us with this task to accomplish. And then he said, like, I'm going to prove it to you, like, shoot me again. Like, I'm going to accept whatever fate comes. And Mr. Robot didn't shoot. And then later, Lalo, I really don't know what his name. What is Lalo's name? Then Lalo said to him when he was giving him back the gun that, like, he fixed it. That the gun was gonna jam again. So, like, the gun was actually not gonna shoot. Which is very ironic that, like, let's say that further proves his theory that he is the chosen one. But, like, when you believe that you're a chosen one, you're gonna find proof for that in wherever you want. Guns jam.
Yeah.
Guns just fucking jam. But, like, if you want to believe that you're a chosen one, well, there's your proof.
Yeah.
I just thought it was really ironic when he said, like, that it would have jammed again and he really wouldn't have shot him. I mean, was the possibility of the gun jamming twice low? Sure. But there's a possibility. I'm a very big skeptic when it comes to that. So, like, for me, guns just jam. It's a coincidence? Yeah, it's a coincidence. But I really liked that moment.
Me too.
And we also found out that bitch was a bitch. I knew it, but he held me fooled for a second.
I love how you said I told you, like, I didn't think as well.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I was convincing you the entire time.
When I say I told you, I don't mean like I told you.
Yeah.
I just mean like I fucking knew it, But like, because after, like, that was just too weird. He always, like, Dom was always coming up with, like, genuinely good fucking ideas. And he always looked like he was making dumb decisions.
It just makes sense as well that, like, White Rose have people all around, especially in higher positions. I wouldn't be surprised that, like, the chief of FBI, I mean, chief,
whatever's the director
of FBI is also one of White Rose's men.
Yeah, I don't know at what point I was like, okay, maybe he's not, because, like, he was at some point he was like, well, there's money coming in from this to this or whatever, so we can't really do anything about it. I just thought, like, he was aware of the corruption maybe, and he was like, there's nothing we can do about it. But no, he is a bitch.
Yeah, but, like, that last makes sense why maybe, but Dom is not onto him, because it doesn't seem like Dom is onto him. But, like, would make sense because he at the end managed to fool us as well. He was very convincing.
Yes. But like in the beginning he was not. In the beginning there was like a lot of...
Now when Domino
kind of
comes
obvious in the
and
beginning.
knows everything, would not blink twice, would make sense.
I mean, Dom is very smart. Dom is just very smart.
I mean, very very connected to her work.
Yeah.
So, like she said, the only thing she thinks of.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, in this episode, ovaj rekao da je married to his work. And I was like, do you mean that?
Yeah.
We also had a bit more with Lalo.
I mean, just not Lalo anymore to me. You know what I mean?
Saul.
Someone from Breaking Bad universe.
Honestly, he would just fit in very well, like in the Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad universe. That type of a character. Oh my god, he would just fit in right there.
He would be Jimmy if Jimmy was not connected more to Law. Then you know what I mean? Maybe Jimmy maybe actually
he
Saul.
Would be. He is Saul without consciousness.
Yes.
I mean, for now, I don't know, but like, I mean, he doesn't seem like a complete nut job. He doesn't seem like completely devoid of any humanity. But just like he seems, Jimmy has gone through a lot with everything in Chuck, and like for this one, maybe he just has not gone through things, and he is just like
he might be he's mixed then between
Lala and Saul. Yeah, that's how I view him.
Yeah,
and so I love him. I really enjoy him. He fucking had me fooled for a second there when he was talking about having kids.
Not for a second, completely fooled. He told me that he
but
fooled
like
me.
When he said
wasn't like
sons,
I figured him out.
No, but like when he said he had sons, or I was like, oh, I didn't expect that. Like I felt like that,
especially because he said something along the lines like we're married to our work. Like one is by choice and the other is by nature or something like that. And then I thought like Tyrell is by choice and he's by nature. I don't know why I thought because like that's all he has. That's what I thought in that moment. And then he started saying like how he had sons, I was like, do you not have them anymore? And then he continued talking about like not being in their life. I was like, okay, you don't have them in that way anymore, And then he said that he's a great father.
Comes home to watch Big Brother. I was like, I didn't like sure
that doesn't connect with your personality.
That was not me because I was connecting to Jimmy and Lalo. None of them have fucking sons. Like that doesn't track now. And so when he said like you need to connect to people. Smart. Fucking smart. That's the Saul bit.
That's the Saul smart.
Makes sense. Like he has a fucking cup that says like #1 dad or something like that. Like he's smart. Like he knows how to get to people. And like apparently he has been here since season 1 technically. I mean season 2. We just didn't fucking know it.
We just didn't know.
And now we know everything with Tyrell. Like that's the only part we know. But like at least you're giving me something. Oh my god, you're not giving me any answers. I love that.
The only moment when I stopped wondering what happened to Tyrell. Like stop.
That's when they gave it to you.
Exactly. Like I stopped wondering. Now I have different questions. And that part like doesn't confuse me
God,
anymore.
I wish I was in the room with Mr. Robert and Angela. Because
like
that's when she was...
Mr. Robert?
Well, yes, because in this episode.
Oh, in this...
because like Tyrell was looking at Elliot, and like
everything
that is Mr. Robert
Angela
who recognized him.
Sense.
And like Angela is there in the room, so like he woke up and he is speaking to Angela.
Angela, that's immediately
That's Mr. Robert, so like now they... that is, let's say, the first conversation, I guess, between Mr. Robert and Angela.
And then my boy woke up and tried to kiss her and got rejected and told her how she's the only person
honestly, Angela, thank you for not kissing him. Imagine betraying him and kissing him at the same time. That would be rude. That would be very rude.
I would be mad.
Yeah.
I would be mad.
So, like,
this way you're like, I am betraying you the entire time, so at least I'm gonna have a bit consciousness. Not to kiss you in the meantime.
My girl. I love you so much. I just need to understand.
I would love to understand.
I just need to understand what we're doing here.
Like, would really love to understand you. I mean, at some point we will.
We even got a bit of Cisco.
Yeah, he's...
Cisco. Why do they always say, should we just get out? Should we just, like, run away to another country? Budapest.
To Budapest.
Love Budapest.
Yes,
great. So it's
wish
like,
they neighboring.
We're neighboring... Hungary. I was like, what is that in English?
I had no idea.
I was about to say Mađarska. I was like, what the fuck is that in English? Hungary. You would love it there. It would be great. But they always say that and then they die. Like, this is not a new story. And like, he entered that car and Lalo said to him, like, you should stop
caring
for her because like she is protected and you're not, so you're gonna get killed.
Yeah.
So, and he was right.
Exactly,
he was
what
completely
happened.
right. He got killed, but like it's not like Cisco can turn off his emotions, and he's like,
I can't.
I love.
You know what
him.
I mean?
You
It
and
is
Cisco
how it
on
is.
the same boat,
On the same page.
But yeah, that was sad. That was sad. I loved Cisco. What a great guy, and he died.
Yeah.
So, but like, see, she's
is how it
protected. I
is.
mean, we knew she's protected.
Of course.
Much like Angela is protected.
But Angela is also protected from.
Angela's protected on like two sides.
Yes.
She's protected because she's like close to Elliot, but also because Pierce has this.
Yes.
Let's say fascination by her, whatever, by her, and so like she is protected there as well. Good for you, girl. I don't know. Don't know how I feel by being like a person that Pierce is fascinated by. Ugh.
If I'm protected against White Rose, I feel great. Honestly.
I mean, sure. Better the devil you know, I guess. I don't fucking know. Whatever keeps her alive.
Yes.
Have her protected on all sides.
Do you think that she will not die until the end of the show?
Yeah, now I feel better about it. No.
I feel worse now about it.
Until the end of the show, I don't know.
Like the entire time before she had a meeting with White Rose and basically started working for her, I felt great. About her survival chances, like until the end of the show. I thought she was gonna survive this show.
I don't know why,
but now
I feel better about it.
I
don't know why though.
I feel opposite.
Maybe because I think she is now, let's say, more important to the storyline because like she's more connected to it. She's more connected to it. And I thought like, okay, then the show's not gonna kill her off because like now it needs her. And before she was not, let's say, connected to the storyline. She was, let's say, on the outside trying to like take them down in her own way. And I thought like that was what's gonna get her killed potentially, to maybe make Elliot mad. But I would hate that. Like, let me just be clear about that. I would have completely hated that because like I don't like characters. There are like important characters dying just to benefit the other character. I hate that, and it would be a waste for me. So
unless their story is told.
Yeah, no, but like that you know, you can always differentiate those types of deaths. You know, there's a difference between dying when your story is told and over and it was your story, and there's like a difference when a character dies and it seems like it died in the middle of their storyline to benefit another character. I hate those deaths. Like, it's so useless to me. Yeah, I don't know, I feel better about her chances, but now that you mentioned, I'm like, should I be paranoid?
No, I'm not paranoid. Nor will I be until I see something like that is said through the show.
So far, nothing is for me foreshadowing her death.
No, for me either.
So far, I'm good.
Me too. I'm completely good. It just that I think that I felt better while she was outside or working for White Rose than right now.
Okay.
And that's immediately
when she's closer to White Rose.
No, immediately when I saw her conversation with White Rose, I remember that like I was so against that she would ever die. When you and me talked about that, I was so against it. And the second that I saw that she has some connection now and then she's inside, I thought now I don't feel, now I'm not like, this is not gonna happen. And this is not gonna happen. I'm not like it's happening tomorrow because like I don't know. Meaning because, like nothing has foreshadowed.
If anyone is in it, then anyone is kind of fair game.
That's what I think.
You know, like.
So now in my mind, I could more see her die than like in season 1 or season 2. You know what I mean?
Yes, but let's not.
Let's not. Live. I agree.
Let's live, girl. Let's all 3 of you live, and the rest. Oh, actually, Dom is 2 as well. 4 of you. All 4 of you need to live, and the rest I'll find a way to deal with.
I agree. I completely agree.
Yeah.
Are all 4 of them gonna survive?
See, I want to say yes.
Me too.
I want to say yes. So far, I have not had indications of otherwise.
I am the most sure of all 4 of them that Darlene's gonna survive. Yes.
I don't know which one I'm most surest of. I don't know.
I could see Dom dying, potentially. Elliot, I can't really see dying. I don't know why.
I don't know. It's
like maybe in the last episode.
The thing is, like either in the last like 10 minutes of the last episode, or like
never.
He lives. But I don't know.
Of course, I mean he's the main character. Like
he does season 3, episode 5.
Oh, of course. But yeah, that's my opinion.
Let's not talk about people dying. Why do we have to bring this to my head? Like, I'm usually a paranoid person when it comes to this.
But
like I was when Angela was walking down those fucking hallways with that creepy woman, I was like, oh my god, if she dies, you know, like I'm gonna, like, if there's something for me to get paranoid over, I'm gonna, you know. But like so far, I don't think there's anything for anyone.
We'll find out. Okay,
that's it,
guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let's watch other shows. Bye.